So hey guys, today's a new video, and yeah, so like I said, today's a new video, and this time I'm actually going to go ahead and cover the second half of the event, because like I said yesterday, it is a two-part event, more or less. Let me check that I'm recording. Okay, I am, sorry. Basically what happens is that one day you get the combination card, and then the other day you get a different rewards for recharging. And so, as you can see all the way over here, if you want the tier 5 items, you're actually going to have to recharge quite a bit. Not as much as other items, but either way, you're going to have to recharge. Now, if you want all of the tier 5 items, as in every single last one of them, you're going to have to recharge basically $100. And that's what gets you all of the tier 5 items that you can get for both Might Guy and for Kakashi. For example, the Nunchucks Tier 5, 3,100. The Icha Refining Materials, 1,900. The Tier 5 Jonin Armor, or Jonin Certificate, 1,000. So yeah, you can get up to 3 Tier 5 items this event. Is it worth it? I don't really know, because, I mean, I'm already diamond for both of those guys, and they're fairly decent. Now, they would obviously be more powerful if there was a, what do you call it? If I had the tier 5 weapon versions, but unfortunately I don't. So, I mean, Kakashi for me goes to about 3.2 million. I know it only says 3 million right now, but that's because I haven't put on his Mangekyo Sharingan tier 4. I have quite a few, but I'm using my max CP right about now, and I don't want it to go away, I suppose, because I'm in the cross server mines. But yeah, so Kakashi's there, and then my guy is over here. Same thing, Diamond. Uh, yeah, he gets more or less like 3 million at Diamond, as you get. Oh, 3.2 million. My bad. Yeah, see, the scarf at tier 4 gives you basically 400k, and I can't imagine how much it will give you at tier 5. But you can only get tier 5 nunchucks for my guy right now. Uh, yeah, that's really about it. Let's see. Let me put on something on Kabuto. Okay, there you go. That went up a tiny little bit. Okay, that explains that. The reason I'm powering up Kabuto is because, like I said last video, the more powerful Kabuto gets, the more powerful I get. So Kabuto needs to get a little stronger, is essentially what that means. I'm trying to think if I have any other items that are even better than the Madara Circular Magatama fan. But as of right now, I don't think so. Let's see this. 1.9k. Okay, yeah, that's a tiny bit better. Even if it's a small bonus, it's still a bonus. I have his level 105 skill all the way up to his max. His strongest skill is actually, well, the skill that gives him the most amount of CP right now is his level 105 skill called Reanimation Kabuto. It's not particularly good. I don't use him, but like I said, every little bit helps right now. I'm at 37.6 million, so I think that's pretty cool. I was thinking of getting the combination card, but in the end I decided not to, simply because I don't have the money. I mean, I could have gotten the money, but I would have been broke for the rest of the week, and I can't afford to be broke for the rest of the week. So, yeah, apart from that, not much else to tell. It's just the usual rewards. Diamond skin. You get, if you have diamond, you're gonna get Ambu skin for Kakashi. Gold, you're gonna get the refining material for the mysterious mask. Silver, you're gonna get the actual mask. Bronze, you're gonna get some toad sages and level 6 spell scroll package. Might Guy, Diamond, you're gonna get the skin that has a skill 8 Gate Sky. Gold, you're gonna get the load block, which is the refining material for the reward at silver, which is jumpsuit. And then copper, you're gonna get Big Toad Kichis. Excuse me. And level 6 pill scroll package. So, I know this video wasn't particularly long, but, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna still hold off on getting the tier 5 item for Sasuke and his skin. I'm gonna have to wait essentially until the last day next week because I need to shore up money basically. And I need to check to see like what combination card comes out next week because it looks like they're releasing a combination card every week for this event. I can't remember what the last event was, but I think it was a combination card before the Rin event. Yeah, see, it was a Zetsu recharge event, so yeah, it's gonna be like big things next week. So that's just kind of a heads up, I suppose. Gonna go ahead and do daily Q&A. It's not very, it's not much, but it shouldn't actually do anything to your guys' ears because I have the earphones on right now. A second ago, I was listening to my earphones on at full blast, and they're pretty loud. So right now, I'm speaking with my earphones on in my ears, and my voice sounds so weird. And since I've been listening to them at full volume and it's all quiet right now, um, I just hear like a little tone, like dee, going inside my head. But yeah. So, anyways, is there no way to get the ninjutsu gold medals anymore? Nope, not anymore, Jacob. Hey, please answer this. I'm trying to upgrade Guy to 5 Gate Sky. Panda Player seems to have told you this nicely. Yeah, see, he solved your problem. Do you not use ramen collection? Yeah, there is a cap. That's why I don't. That's why I don't use the ramen collection. The ramen collection, as nice as it is, all it does is gives me stamina, and I don't use stamina anymore. Quite honestly, I'm very lazy when it comes to grinding out Darui, so it's kind of like, it's fine. I don't need to. If I want to take Sakura off my team, who should I put in? My current team is Silver Naruto, Silver Tsunade, Bronze Kakashi, Final Form. I don't Aizo. See, that's the thing though, Aizo. I don't know what other options you have apart from Sakura. I mean, you have, for all I know, you could have like a Bronze Madara Uchiha, and yeah. So I don't know what else you have. I mean, Sakura seems to be doing fine on your team right now, and if you take her off, you're gonna lose the combination bonus. So yeah, I don't know what you could replace her for. I have a Silver Kakashi. How much do I need to recharge to get him to gold? Thanks. Um, well, you need, let's see. You need a Commander Kakashi, and then you need a Ryukurenai Obito, and that's really about it. To get one Suza Kakashi, sorry. Let's go all the way down, and daytime tiger, nope. Huh. Think you'd need to recharge basically 5,000 gold twice at the very least, because you get a Kakashi training times 4, which should be his final form if I recall correctly. Let's see, he has, it's all the way to the left, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no, yeah, you're gonna have to recharge 5,000 gold basically 3 times in a row for the rest of these 3 days for that gold Kakashi, because it doesn't give you any. This is more of a Might Guy event than a Kakashi event, to be quite honest. But I mean, you'll get the tier 5 items, I suppose. And Panda Players, there you go. He's answering quite a few questions. I should do that. Let's see. I usually have their, what do you call it? Their skins, like when they're all grown up and shit. But let's see. I wish I had that skin, but I don't. There's Asura Naruto, and then Asura Sasuke. There we go. Oh yeah, somebody, can you do me a favor? For the skin for Sasuke, is it true damage or just normal damage? Because I've been wondering about that. Uh, no, Warlock, there's no ninja suits that give you hit. Um, there's a suit, but it's actually for Zetsu, so if you're looking for free-to-play suits, none of those will give you hit. Only Zetsus, as far as I know. Who does more damage for you in Ninja World War? Sasuke or Sasuke or Orochimaru, since you don't have any tier 5 items. Sasuke or Orochimaru combination card, Brian, because it does true damage, and once you get to true damage, you don't have to worry about. Um, so here's how it goes. Sasuke starts out, let's say, dealing 5 million worth of damage, and by round 15, he breaks the damage barrier. That's when he just deals an insane amount of damage, usually in the billions. But the combination card deals 10 million damage, but he breaks the damage barrier at round 18. No, not round 18. Let's see. 4. That's 12. 16. Okay. Zetsu breaks. Not Zetsu. A combination card. The combination card breaks the damage barrier at round 18, whereas Sasuke breaks the damage barrier at round 14, whatever. And here's the thing. As the stages go higher, as you get to later stages, once you start breaking the damage barrier, or once you start getting to those later stages, the enemy card's defense goes up drastically. So instead of dealing 5 million worth of damage, you're only dealing 2 million, or maybe 5,000, let's say at stage 90. And while Sasuke would still break the damage barrier by around 20, 25, the Sasuke or Orochimaru combination card will always break the damage barrier at round 18. So that's why the Sasuke combination card does a little more damage. Now, if I get the tier 5 item, then the Sasuke or Orochimaru combination card will definitely do more damage than Sasuke himself, but they're both still going to be doing a lot of damage. Jacob, I know for some people it doesn't show up in the reinforcements. For me, it does actually. That's why I have such a high amount of CP. He brought me up a good 1.2 million worth of CP, more or less. And let's see. Apparently, you can get combo cards. Yeah, but Aaron, I think that's really far away for us. They have a nasty habit of like holding off the good shit, basically. Like it took them a good half a year to implement. No, not half a year. A good 3/4 of a year to get the Ninja World War up and running completely. So I mean, it takes them a while. Junior V, as a rule of thumb, it's not that good to put on active skills because they interrupt your unique skills, which are more often than not the better skills. But if you do more damage with active skills, then go ahead. It doesn't matter if you use Genin cards, it's just more efficient to do it with the Ninja Dog Parks. You can improve Sasuke's Genjutsu stats by basically getting Genjutsu items that give him Genjutsu attack. He will get the the bloodline, the Mangekyo for Sasuke. He'll get that bloodline when he is at Suza Sasuke, not at Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan Sasuke. Do you know if Data is worth getting in Ninja World War? He's not particularly good, but yeah, he doesn't really compare to Sasuke or even Naruto. Like to the big three, well, big four at this point, he doesn't really compare. The big four being Tobirama as the king right now. Then it's Orochimaru, Sasuke combination card. Then it's Sasuke. Then it's Jiraiya. combination card. It's a bit of a flip of luck between Jiraiya and Sasuke. How can I get a lot of Bloodstones on level 70 with VAP 1? Best ways, really just ore, because you're so low level VAP, and you don't. Doesn't look like you get that far in the Ninja World War, or far enough to get to stage 20, which is where you start to get gold chest keys, and if you open up a lot of gold chests, you can get a lot of bloodline stones. So yeah, there you go. Panda Player says it nicely. How can I get high hit without the clan and keep it? Well, getting items, really. That's really the only way. Well, there's no magical shortcut that will you can do collections, but at that point you have to have diamond cards. For example, let me show you. There's a collection right here. If I go to, where is it? For example, the Konoha Ninja, you get the 12k. You get 12k hits if you do the 3 legendary ninja. You get 5k hits. So I mean, just getting collections will give you permanent hit for all your cards. Some collections obviously don't give you hit, others will, so it kind of depends. But keep in mind, you need to get quite a few cards to diamond. Can you give me a sneak peek on dress Hinata scale, and is it worth it switching silver Kabuto for Hinata? Of course I'm farming her and then have Kabuto reinforce. Chief, so it kind of depends. Because if you're going to be using Kabuto, if he is one of your strongest cards, then don't put him in reinforcement. Because, how do I put it this way? If you lose CP when you put him in reinforcement, then don't put him in reinforcement. But if you gain CP when you put him in reinforcement, and by gain I mean take the max amount of CP that you can possibly get at this point, have it as a number, and when you put Kabuto in reinforce and put Hinata in, if you get a smaller number than your max amount with Kabuto, then don't put him in reinforcement and keep him in your team. But if you get a bigger number when he's in reinforcements than when you have him outside in your team, then put him in reinforcements. Now, the skill, sure, why not? I can just quickly switch this out. I'd show you just a quick, what do you call it? Quick preview, I guess. But the problem is that, as you can see quite clearly, I can't take off my team because, like I said, I'm in the ninja, in the cross server mines, and those guys are like sharks. And what you just witnessed, the very first attack, that was Hinata. So let's go over that again. So let me lower that. Okay, that's 800, and here we go. This is going to be Hinata right now, right after Zetsu. So I think that was 1.7 million worth of damage on heroic data, and let's see. So she's right here. Click here, and then she has 527k taijutsu attack. So that's really Hinata, I guess. Once you max her out, she has a lot of attacks. I think you saw that she did like 4 attacks in a row. But that's only when you max her out. Before that, you will only be dealing the unique skill. And by max her out, I mean get all of her items, her passives, and such, and get them to tier 5 in their max level respectively. Are you gonna make a showcase video for Hidan and Kakuzu? Can you showcase of other Akatsuki member in the future if you're planning to get them? Thank you. Eventually, Benjamin. Right now, Hidan and Kakuzu, I'm kind of holding off because I'm basically hit a wall when it comes to upgrading their items because of essentially Rin. She happened, and I used up most, if not all, of my silver upgrading her items to level 105 because I thought I was going to use her a lot in reinforcement Turns out I don't use her that much simply because Obito isn't in my team anymore. But I mean, once the Kakashi Obito combination card comes out, we're gonna see how that works. But yeah, right now she's not that powerful, or she's not in the team. So that's why now I'm working on Hidan and Kakuzu. But that's why the video hasn't come out for them, because I was working on Rin in the meantime. Is it worth getting Sasuke Olympic skin? Seems like the same ability as Indra Arrow. It's the same ability, but it also gives you a shield from Susanoo. So it's technically better. Gives them more defense. So I mean, I'm probably gonna get it, quite honestly, because of the tier 5 item. The tier 5 item, it makes the combination card use the same Amaterasu skill as Sasuke, but since the combination card has a lot more ninjutsu attack than Sasuke, that just escalates a lot higher. Thanks, by the way, for the recharge VIP thing. No problem, football. Is that a fart? I don't think so. I actually went over it, and I didn't hear jack shit. So, I mean, my ears are fucked, I'll be honest, because of the amount of, like, loud noises that I hear, too, while listening to music. But I didn't hear anything. Huh. Oh, well. But if it makes you feel better, sure, that was a fart. There is a point in the video where I burped, but apart from that, I can't really think of anything. How can I get a Cooksies or Jade? Congrats on 1K subs and thanks. Angel, really just consumption during an event. It's not always a sure thing. Don't buy it from the shop, from the rare ore shop. It's just not worth it getting it from there. You basically have to pay 2K gold, not 2K, 20K rare ore, which is 10K or 20K. I can't remember which one it was. But either way, it's way too much for 10 red jades, so don't do it. Trust me. When can we get Yamato? Can't wait. Do we know who else? I don't know when Yamato becomes a reinforcement. I didn't even know Kabuto was supposed to be a reinforcement until somebody in chat told me. So I mean, my team is definitely gonna go up if Kabuto comes out. I'm actually getting extra items just to equip them to Kabuto, not to Kabuto, but to Yamato, just in case Yamato doesn't get any items. But we're gonna see. I'm free to play. This event is one of the best events, Kakashi and my guy. Yeah. Alright, so that's about it for this video, guys. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you don't. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new video. Maybe. I'm gonna kind of hold off on that, because tomorrow there's not much else for me to show you, but we'll see.